glacier up there, but by and large we're surrounded by the mountains. We're in a nice little valley here. Another thing which is very different about this from the Athabasca Glacier is that we have trees all around us, certainly off on that side there. The cut line where the glacier went down left a lot of trees, a big forest up above it, which means that it's a lot easier for these things to spread down here. There aren't many trees around the Athabasca Glacier at all.
Tiny little flowers. Angel Glacier.
Glaciers all over the Rockies.
Can you speak a little louder?
Sorry, they've been retreating for about 100 to 150 years. They retreated most quickly from about, say, the 1870s to around the 1960s. And then they slowed down a lot during the 60s and the 70s and the 80s. But in fact, in some places they started to grow again. The Columbia Glacier, which is one of the valley glaciers that comes off the Columbia ice field. It's actually the headwaters, not of the Columbia River, but of the Athabasca River. It grew more than a kilometer from about 1970 to 1985, something like that. And the glaciers de la Grande Traverse, which means the mountain of the big passage or something like that. And this was a name which the voyageurs, the fur traders, gave to it, because it was a very important landmark for them. They would come up the Athabasca River until they saw Mount Edith Cavell on their right, and then they would turn up another river called the Whirlpool River. You can actually drive across the Whirlpool River on Highway 93A. You continue along Highway 93 instead of turning up here.
But it, you know, I wondered about the fashion or what have you.
I'm going to post you in this one.
Yeah, you don't expect to see this here. Yeah. We have authentic icebergs floating around in the lake. These are, there's probably still a little bit of ice left over from the winter on the lake. Most of the ice in here is stuff which was capped probably in another 15 years into here. But there is one there right now. There's one at the coast of the Glacier Glacier. Lots and lots of glaciers have these little lakes at the coast. Another kind of interesting thing about this particular glacier here, you get this very clean wall of ice. Now, why do you suppose you'd have... Is this water going to be warmer or colder than the ice? Warmer, sure. It's not frozen, yeah. It's not going to be much warmer. It's probably only 1 or 2 degrees. But it's still warmer, and so it's constantly undercutting the ice, melting into striation like that. But if you were to go up and look at those things more closely, you'd probably find that there are other layers in between them. However, each of those over there, and then we'll walk up along the top of this moraine. Please.
Also, that's helpful when the sun comes out at night. Yes.
You can see the lake below Mount Edith Cavell.
What you give the young couple, and so I'm
A little pika.
Please get upstage by the end.
pink heather. And this is the white heather. Very pretty. Pink heather again, beautiful. The beautiful Angel Glacier. And the mantle was once upon a time much bigger. It would extend out to the side and made it look like a mantle probably 100 years ago. There's actually ice underneath that glacier, but it's covered with small rocks.
Yes! This one's the back.
A little lake formed icebergs. That was an avalanche. I just missed the sound of it.
Look up there, avalanche.
There's some more coming down. That's snow and ice. This whole area used to be glacier. Used to be 200-300 feet of ice, or maybe even meters. What a beautiful anniversary day. Avalanche. We finally spotted a marmot. Here's some of the pink heather that is open.
Odd that you don't hear very many birds up here, eh?
No. Pretty flowers.
Look at the little yellow ones.
Such a pretty spot. We are on the Tonkin Valley Trail, and this is the lake just below Mount Edith Cavell. Gerda taking a picture. Mount Edithscavell. That's the Tonkin Valley Trail. Mountains in the distance, but quite clear. I have to get a picture of the Indian paintbrush. Pretty. There's some more. I hope they come out nice. One more Alberta rose. Yellow, purple, orange, all nice flowers.
On Friday, we call it the Calgary Stampede. We want to just take a minute to invite everybody to Calgary after you're done having fun in Banff.
Lana Bowman and Lori Buckingham. Could we have them come up? Are they?
I know what we can do. We got to do a Cloudbuster song because we got to chase the clouds away from over top of Banff so it doesn't rain for the rest of the day. When the parade starts at 5, it is going to be so hot, Sandy.
It's going to be huge. But don't hit your
That's my favorite thing. I get to give myself a hug.
Give myself a big hug. I love each one of those sweet little ones.
after that. We're going to have a practice.
have other equipment?
So we all stay together. I'll read the one call. Wait. Now
I guess they just love rainbows.
Come on, you guys, go stand by the mountains. Go stand by the mountains.
Finish now.
Okay, get ready.
Good job.
This one's 265. Beautiful stuff. I guess those are real soapstone, eh?
Yeah.
What a cutie. Yes.
it's my modern baby.
Look at this, honey. And Webb's taking her to the video camera.
Okay.
Okay? Better still swim over to the beach.
Right.
That was shocking.
Somebody wrote on the beach there, Happy Birthday Canada.
On the beach, somebody wrote up there, Happy Birthday, Canada. It's on the other side of the river.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Tell me when.
Where are you from?
That was in Alberta.
A long way from home. Will it?
Are you taking it?
When you take the camera down, don't look at me. Look at our camera.
Okay, look at
Take them out.
Okay. There you go. Beautiful, you guys. Very nice. Yeah, right. Okay.
Good, thank you.
Here we have the Bow Falls in Banff. Omar and Gerda. Here we are at the back of the Banff Springs Hotel.
Rock and Gem, that's where my so
Wellfield Saloon.
oh
Stephanie's birthday.
5 years old today.
5 years old?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
Just sit on. Just a minute. Wait for
Just a minute, Wesley. I got the bridal pony.
now. Wow.
Isn't that a pretty one? And then you can have a turn.
Fine, don't they?
Okay? Just be
Oops,
patient. One more
it's
minute.
going already in that. It's gonna be ready.
Yeah. Engineering degree to get into it. Wait a minute.
Beautiful. No. Oh, it's gonna
Okay, you move it. You move the box to your chair.
Okay,
I will.
Stephanie.
Boy.
She has a ring
What
in here,
is
a pony
it?
ring. Mommy had a ring.
Boy, oh boy, you guys won't know what to do with all this stuff.
Yeah, Daddy knows. I can build a sandbox, right?
Yeah, that's right. Muscle machine, super dump. Wow.
Get this one.
Hey.
Oh, that's a big one, hey?
Oh, that's the biggest truck you've ever got.
Santa Mama.
Wow.
Okay, Wesley, you run it this way so Grandma can take your picture.
Boy, turning 3 years old is pretty special, isn't it, Wesley?
Here, wait a minute. Let me get a little...
Okay, come on, Wes. Run.
Run towards Grandpa. A pucker around the cheek. A big pucker. Oh! That is some fancy truck, hey? I think it's... Oh, well, I
Hey.
Hey.
Okay, Amanda, grab the spot there, okay? Nice, smile nicely.
That is very nice.
Oh, they must have had the birthday pony, they had it at the superstore on my side, or on the West End, I had seen it. Yeah. Oh!
Toys R
Toys R Us?
Toys R Us.
Boy, oh boy, you guys. Getting the...
Grandma's gonna turn the camera off.
Oh, there's flies and bugs and stuff galore.
Here you have.
Don't forget your poke, Wesley. Fancy.
The first time you wore a bridal bouquet in your hair, eh? That's your wedding diamond.
Okay, you're gonna make some more truck noises?
Just ties around her head.
Okay, you're gonna make a big bubble, Amanda?
You just lift it up.
Yeah. Oh.
Try again. Try it again. Keep trying.
I could wear this at Sunday.
These are odd looking balls, eh? Bounce like crazy, don't they?
Oh, look at how high it comes.
No, it didn't.
How come you slid on your bum like that?
My shoe.
Start to the 34 of August. Yeah, I don't know why. And we start, you know, the whole week before the long weekend yet. So, yeah.
We should
Well,
go
it's
on.
good to go into kindergarten in the fall. It's a really big class. I think it's one of the biggest classes they've ever
They're
had.
small?
I can't see the difference. Can you see the difference? Cool.
Those are potato seeds. And
There you go.
Look at that.
Stephanie's birthday.
Yeah, and Wesley's birthday.
Right.
Okay, now, well, here they come.
Oh boy.
Oh,
look
you know those little ones are really good, just fried in a little bit of butter.
Oh, sounds delicious.
You know, you don't even need to.
Some potatoes. I want to get load it up.
truck full of
Look at
potatoes.
that. Grandpa,
Get a shot of that.
look at that, eh? Isn't
Yeah.
that something? And the seed potato is perfectly intact. Hard. We'll dig up some for you guys right away.
You jumped your load. Your load
That
shifted.
is your dump truck. You dumped it on.
No.
A lot of potatoes.
We could be here all night.
200 pounds of potatoes.
Because this is,
Want to dump
I
them in
bet
the
you
bag?
this is 20 pounds.
What are you doing?
Out for sure by the time Saturday rolls around. Right now, conditions in town look like this: 17 degrees under a few clouds, the winds west at 11 kilometers per hour. The humidity is okay. It won't be there. Humidity, we could guess at it, but that wouldn't be fair. Okay, the forecast for the Edmonton area, once again, for tomorrow, look for mainly sunny skies, some afternoon clouds thanks to daytime heating, and highs near 23 degrees. For Wednesday, and then the outlook for Thursday says afternoon clouds and 21. Once again, the long-range forecast for the weekend coming up, Friday, Saturday, as well as Sunday, I'm told. We can expect to see some cloudy skies rolling in thanks to a disturbance in the British Columbia area off the coast, and with that, some precipitation as well. Nothing major, but we will see some showers for the next, at least for Friday, and probably right through the weekend too. If we're not going to have our regular graphics display for the weather, are we? No, we're not. Okay, so that's the best we can do on the forecast for tonight. Once again, tomorrow sunny and the highs near 23. That's pretty much for sure. So that's what we can count on as far as the forecast is concerned.
You ever pitch?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit?
Yeah.
You probably could have pitched for the Blue Jays tonight. They
That's
still
too
would
bad.
have won, Chris. I'll tell you. The Blue Jays have been hitting the ball so well recently that even Jack Morse or maybe Chris O'Brien could have thrown for him tonight. But Morse didn't pitch, and even if it was his turn in the rotation, the Jays probably would have scored enough runs tonight. California Angels will actually open the scoring in the top of the third inning. Chili Davis doubles down the right field line off of Pat Henkin, and that will score Luis Polonia. The Angels in front 2-0, but that lead didn't stay for long. Jays will come to life in the bottom of the fourth inning. Ed Sprague drives a ball down the left field line to, well, that was a double, and 2 runs come home for Toronto. They lead it 3-2. The next batter is Darren Jackson. He takes Julio Valera deep for a 2-run shot. Jackson's 5th homer of the season. Toronto is in front 5-2. The Jays will score another 5 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. 4 of them come on this grand slam by Joe Carter. It's his 14th homer of the season. The Jays move in front 10-2. Now the Angels get a couple of runs at the top of the 6th. Then in the bottom of that inning, John Olerud extends his hitting streak to 13 games with his 13th homer of the season, and it is 13 for Toronto. Bottom of the 8th inning, Roberto Alomar looking to extend his hitting streak to 11 games. He does just that with his 8th home run of the season. Jays over the Angels tonight easily. 14-6 was the final score. The Jays have won 9 of their last 10 games. Woody Williams improved to 2-0 on the season. This game between Detroit and Chicago is still in progress. They have been stopped a couple of times because of rain. It's tied at 4 in the 8th inning of play. Elsewhere, the Yankees over the Kansas City Royals tonight, 9-4 in KC. Pedro Munoz hit a solo homer in the 10th inning as the Texas Rangers lost to the Minnesota Twins by a score of 3-2. Munoz, of course, with the Twins. Mariners in Milwaukee tonight, and it was actually 2-1 for the Brewers over Seattle. The Indians at home against the Red Sox. Carlos Baerga, a 3-run homer for the Tribe as they won. Athletics lost in Baltimore. The Orioles have won 6 consecutive games. Less than 12,000 fans were at Olympic Stadium in Montreal tonight to watch the Expos and the Cincinnati Reds. The Expos can forget about any attention until the Stanley Cup final is over. Now, Felipe Alou has his team playing some pretty good baseball. His son got things started tonight for Montreal. Moises Alou at the plate, and he delivers a base hit that will score Marquise Grissom, who stole 2nd and 3rd. The Expos lead the Reds 1-0 in the 1st inning of play. Bottom of the 4th inning, John Vanderwall at the plate, and he will single to score Grissom again. Grissom 3 stolen bases tonight. The Expos move in front by a count of 2-1. Same inning, it's Greg Colburn at the plate, and Colburn will hit a ground ball that is enough to score Vanderwall. The Expos in front 3-1. They go on to win it 4-2 over Cincinnati. Dennis Martinez, the winning pitcher, his record on the season 5-5. Martinez has won his last 3 starts. The Expos swiping 6 bases in total tonight. The National League East Division leading Philadelphia Phillies don't lose often, just 4 times in the last 15 games, and that includes tonight's loss to the Houston Astros. Eric Anthony gets it started for the Astros in the top of the 1st inning. He triples into the corner and right to score Craig Biggio and Jeff Bagwell. The Phils will get a run back in the bottom of the 1st inning. Dave Hollins with a long fly ball to left, and it is deep enough for a sac fly. The Phillies on the board. They trail 2-1. Watch this great defensive play by Luis Gonzalez. He runs a long way to catch a fly ball hit by Darren Dalton. Terrific catch by Gonzalez. This game delayed almost 2 hours because of rain, so I guess, can you blame this guy? He was probably drunk. 6-3 the final score. The Expos 7.5 behind the Philadelphia Phillies. Astros have won 9 of their last 12. Elsewhere, quickly, the Mets lost to the Cubs. The Rockies over the Pirates tonight. The Cardinals over the Giants this afternoon. 4-3 was the final score. Padres winning at home against the Braves. And the Florida Marlins 4-game winning streak is over. They lost to the Dodgers. The Edmonton Trappers wrapped up a 4-game series in Colorado Springs with a 4-2 loss to the Sky Sox. Nigel Wilson hit a 2-run homer in a losing cause for the Trappers. His 13th homer of the season and extended his hitting streak to 21 games. Trappers opened a 4-game series against Albuquerque Thursday night at John Ducey. What an exciting, anxious time this must be for Joe Young. His emotions have probably run the gamut since he was drafted by the Toronto Blue Jays last week. The 18-year-old left for Toronto today, and tomorrow he'll show his stuff for the World Champions. Lisa Miller reports Young bid an emotional farewell to his family and friends today.
Today, leaving home was the toughest thing I had to do in a long time.
After leaving his home in Fort McMurray, Mighty Joe was greeted by cameras in Edmonton. We followed the Blue Jay prospect back to Empire Diamond.
It was just great out in this field. I had a lot of fun out here.
This is where Joe struck out 17 en route to the 1990 city title and eventually the Canadian crown. Young has spent 4 years commuting between his home in Fort McMurray and Edmonton, chasing his big league dream.
I feel most comfortable on the mountain than I do anywhere else. I've been doing it since I was 6 years old, and pitching has brought a lot of great memories to me. And like I said, hopefully things will carry on.
Joe's longtime coach and friend knew he had a winner. Les Cathan even had a feeling about where Joe was going.
I had 2 Blue Jays come in, set up camp, build their nest this spring, and raise one youngster that we saw come out of the nest. And the youngster come out the day before Joe was drafted.
It just feels like a dream right now. I can't really believe it's happening. And
Joe once thought his future included hockey. He played in the Western Hockey League before realizing his potential was with the ball, not the puck. Joe's autograph may not be worth much today, but it was the only payment Les would accept for acting as his advisor.
Love it.
Lisa Miller, CFRN, Eyewitness Sports.
We're in the Stanley Cup final, then you don't feel tired, you know, you're so pumped up and you want to win the game.
And the green and gold will hit the field tomorrow.
Remember the 50s? Well, Wendy's is bringing them back with the new Wendy Melon. A quarter-pound of fresh beef, sauteed onions, Dave's special sauce, and 2 slices of processed Swiss on a toasted Kaiser bun. The Wendy Melon. It's a 50s thing.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
Folks, today I want to talk to you about financial management. We said that we would eliminate the deficit in 4 years, and we will. This year, we will reduce expenditures by some $700 million, or 22%. We have already reduced the size of the public service by 2,750 employees. Folks, we are on the right track.
Elect Ralph's team, June 15th.
Hi, Jenny, Mike,
Kevin, that's my message.
In a world where privacy is often hard to find, EdTel is pleased to introduce Call Answer Family. It takes messages even when the line's busy.
So, who is he?
And Call Answer Family does more. It lets you have 4 private voicemail boxes on 1 phone line.
I'll get it.
Privacy. It could bring peace and harmony to your home.
Get hooked on the book, the Value Collector Savings Book from Kingsway Garden Mall. Collect discounts and special offers from 100 Kingsway stores that can be used 4 times until October 31st. Collect bonuses from a variety of stores. Collect entry forms to win a 1993 Altima sedan or a family trip for 4 to Cancun, Mexico. The Value Collector Savings Book. If you don't have your book, apply for one now at any Kingsway Customer Service Center and get hooked on the book from Kingsway Garden Mall.
Exceptional design and high polish are the trademarks of Royal Ascot Cutlery, and a suggested retail price of $12.95 for a 5-piece setting makes it a good bargain. But right now, with a fill and $10 value voucher from Domo, you can own one of these beautiful place settings for only $2.95. That's a 5-piece place setting of designer quality cutlery for only $2.95. That's value, and it's available exclusively at Domo. At Domo, we jump to the pump for you.
We jump to the pump for you.
Remember the 50s? Well, Wendy's is bringing them back with the new Wendy Melon. A quarter-pound of fresh beef, sauteed onions, Dave's special sauce, and 2 slices of processed Swiss on a toasted Kaiser bun. The Wendy Melon. It's a 50s thing.
It's crazy, man. Crazy.
The Montreal Canadiens will try and wrap up their 24th Stanley Cup tomorrow night when they play host to the LA Kings. They won't mind working a little overtime to accomplish that feat. The Habs won their record 10th straight overtime game of the playoffs last night, beating the Kings 3-2. John LeClair scored the winner. Puck went off the defenseman Daryl Sador into his own net.
Some overtimes we play well and we deserve it. Tonight, obviously, they outplayed us in it. We stayed focused, so we didn't panic. That was the positive thing about it. And we got a goal when we got a chance. But it might be a tough record to beat. I know that.
The Canadiens are in control of the series, leading 3-1.
We're in the Stanley Cup final, then you don't feel tired, you know, you're so pumped up and you want to win the game. And we all talk about it, you know, it was a huge difference going back in Montreal 2-2 than going 3-1.
Training camp will open tomorrow at Concordia College for the Edmonton Eskimos. It's the first day of two-a-day workouts as the Green and Gold get ready for the '93 CFL season. 4 players will not be on the field tomorrow after failing their medical tests today. Veteran cornerback Stefan Jordan has a knee problem. Veteran offensive lineman Bob Skemp has a shoulder injury. Rookie offensive lineman Kevin Boyd failed his medical because of high blood pressure. And rookie defensive lineman John Eaton has a hamstring problem. By the way, the Eskimos workouts at 9 a.m. and 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon at Concordia College. Edmonton's soccer community is thrilled. A World Cup qualifying match between Canada and Australia will be held at Commonwealth Stadium July 31st. Canada's loss to Mexico in a World Cup qualifying game May 9th was a blessing in disguise for our city. Immediately after that game, negotiations began to secure a match for Commonwealth Stadium.
Commonwealth Stadium is a true world-class facility. People here in town should be very proud of what they have. It is the only true world-class soccer facility that this country has.
And that's the big reason why Edmonton was awarded the game ahead of Montreal, Toronto, and Vancouver. Organizers are hoping to put 30,000 people in the stands for the game.
This will bring all Alberta soccer actually together, and I believe we're going to get a big crowd for it because I mean, soccer, as you know, in Edmonton or in Alberta is one of the largest organized sports.
In other sports notes, boxing promoter Dan Duva says that he has offered Tommy Morrison a heavyweight title fight against WBC champion Lennox Lewis sometime in the fall. And the NBA is mourning the death of New Jersey Nets guard Drazen Petrovic. The 28-year-old Croatian was killed in a car accident today in Germany. And that's all the time we have for sports. Chris?
Okay, Brian, thanks. And thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. Letterman is next. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
From New York, the world's biggest stress test, it's Late Night with David Letterman. Tonight, Ted Koppel, comedian Wayne Cotter, and science teacher Lee Merritt, plus Paul Schaefer and the world's most dangerous man. And now, a man who is doctor recommended, David Letterman.
Bless your heart. Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to begin tonight with an interesting announcement. New York City now. You know, every year the FBI publishes crime statistics, and then an organization rates all of the cities, and you determine, like, who has the most dangerous city. Well, the new statistics have been published. Listen to this. For overall crime, the #1 city in the United States is Dallas, Texas. That's kind of a surprise to me. For overall crime, the highest-ranking crime statistics come from Dallas, Texas. New York City, by comparison, finished 16th. So this morning, when the statistics were published, an angry Mayor Dinkins called a press conference and demanded a recount because we ought to be able to do better than 16th. I've been listening now to both candidates, Bush and Clinton, or as we say in Indiana, Bush. And both of them now are comparing themselves to former President Harry Truman. And you know, something occurred to me today. I'm going to vote for Truman. There, that's what I'm... I've been following the situation with former baseball commissioner Fay Vincent. First, he was not going to leave. He said he would fight. Then the owners got together, passed a vote, said, we don't want you. He said, okay, goodbye.
Will come calling. Kevin Newman on board from one end of the country to the other, getting the word from those who mark the ballot. Global National. It could show up in your town.
Go to Shrek2.com. In theaters everywhere, May 19th.
Catch the 2-hour season finale of Survivor All-Stars. Global's got it on a special day, Sunday at 9.
It started with 18 survivors. The best of the best who played the game. Now it's down to the final 4.
Yes!
The Rob father.
I can't trust anybody.
Beautiful Amber. Jenna, the single mom. And Rupert, the gentle giant.
I'm gonna kill myself to win.
Don't miss the Survivor season finale and live reunion show with a surprise so big it will stun everyone. We guarantee it. Who will be the ultimate all-star?
I can taste the money.
Find out on the 2-hour Survivor season finale and live reunion show, CBS Sunday.
Good God, to pull that knife out of my bag. Gosh, I'm mistaken. There's 2 knives back there. It's Rob and Amber. But I'm going to be on that jury, and the sticking's going to be my turn. But listen, don't worry about me. If you can live with it, I can live with it. And I'm going to live with it happily ever after. So, fire away.
The Friends finale on Global is brought to you in part by Chevrolet. Chevrolet, for all life's roads.
Buy it on DVD. The soldier who fought for honor. The warriors. It is the end. Who became legend.
It's not over.
The Last Samurai. Buy it on DVD.
Crystal Light. Wake up your water.
Don't I know you?
Yeah. Thin crust. I used to deliver you pizza.
I don't see you anymore.
You don't order pizza anymore.
New Delissio Thin Crust Pizza. It's not delivery, it's Delissio.
Hey, come on, we gotta go.
I know. It's just that the kids were both born here.
New house. It's everything we ever dreamed of. You couldn't leave it behind.
The CIBC Better Than Prime Mortgage. Get the home you love sooner. It's perfect.
Green's in my blood. It's my favorite color. I drive a green car, and I married the best person ever, who's green. Mr. Green. Gardening is a sanctuary of peace for me. Keeps me really balanced. One of the first times that we chose to go to Walmart's garden center, we were impressed not only with the excellent selection, but also the quality. We are putting down lots of roots.
A woman of mystery wouldn't like her volume mascara to clump and spike. Try new CoverGirl Fantastic Lash High Volume Mascara. It takes everyday lashes, expands them, and fans them. A lash fanning brush unclumps as it separates one by one. For a full fan of breathtaking, entrance-making lashes. Forget the spike. Here's one you'll like. New Fantastic Lash. The lash fanning mascara from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
So where are we going for dinner?
Just a little place I know. We've got the best table.
Introducing the new Chevrolet Equinox.
Honey, is the tide going out or coming in?
Go to Shrek2.com. In theaters everywhere, May 19th. Closed captioning is brought to you in part by Labatt Sterling. 2.5 grams of carbs and only 88 calories. That's the sterling difference.
The women of Stepford are perfect, charming, sexy.
These Stepford women, they're a whole other dimension.
This summer,
imagine if you could streamline your spouse.
She could be next. Nicole Kidman, Matthew Broderick, Bette Midler, Christopher Walken, Faith Hill, and Glenn Close.
What have they done to you?
The Stepford Wives.
Good morning, Joanna.
Starts Friday, June 11th, only in theaters.
Now from London, Rimmel's new lasting finish lipstick. Non-stop shining colour locks your lips. Up to 7 hours of lasting colour with no need to reapply. Colour and shine to stay. New lasting finish lipstick. Rimmel, the London look. Rimmel's new Lycra Wear nail polish. For a shock-resistant, high-shine finish. Up to 5 days chip-resistant colour. New Lycra Wear shock-resistant nail polish from Rimmel, the London look.
Meet Carl. He's our new stow-and-go seat expert.
I can fit anything in the 2005 Grand Caravan. This is going to be interesting.
2 rows of stow-and-go seats, only in the 2005 Grand Caravan.
You know the feeling. Every guy's had it. You're unbeatable, unstoppable. You got that walking on water feeling. You look, they smile. You win, they go home.
The feeling that you get when you're at your very best.
Yeah. And once you had the feeling, you want it back. There's nothing like it. It's the best. It's the feeling you get every day with the world's best shave. Mach 3 Turbo. It's like having an angel by your side. Every move is smooth. Every word is cool.
Gillette, the best and nothing less.
Yeah.
You know
I never want to lose that feeling. It's the best, man.
Gillette, the best a man can get.
Sunday. Join Danielle Smith for a candid look at the issues that matter to Canadians on Global Sunday and at 9.
Survivor's ready.
The wait is over.
And I'm very sorry that I have an alliance with her.
Who will be named the ultimate survivor?
I'm banked on it, dude. I'm telling you, she won't flinch.
The finale of Survivor All-Stars.
I don't care who goes as long as it's not me.
Global's got it Sunday, and it all starts with Canada's #1 current affairs talk show, Global Sunday.
What I do, no matter how hard I try. Spider-Man killed my father. I want this guy dead. The ones I love will always be the ones who pay.
Do you love me or not?
Am I not supposed to have what I want?
I'm getting married, and I can't keep thinking about you.
I want a life of my own. I'm Spider-Man. No more.
You look different.
There was something I thought I had to do. I don't have to.
You take Spider-Man's pictures. Where is he?
I believe there's a hero in all of us, even though sometimes we have to give up the thing we want the most.
Behind the mask.
The story continues June 30th.
Introducing Subway fresh salads, like our new Atkins grilled chicken and baby spinach salad with Atkins sweet as honey mustard dressing, and our Atkins classic club salad with ranch dressing. This is how you eat fresh. Subway, eat fresh.
Get down.
Meet Carl. He's our new stow-and-go seat expert.
I can fit anything in the 2005 Grand Caravan. This is going to be interesting.
2 rows of stow-and-go seats, only in the 2005 Grand Caravan.
The Molson Canadian $100,000 Rockstar Road Trip. You can have 48 hours to blow 100 grand from coast to coast, and you can't have anything to show for it. What are you gonna do if you find a platinum bottle? Must be 19 or over, no purchase necessary.
A woman of mystery wouldn't like her volume mascara to clump and spike. Try new CoverGirl Fantastic Lash High Volume Mascara. It takes everyday lashes, expands them, and fans them. A lash fanning brush unclumps as it separates one by one. For a full fan of breathtaking, entrance-making lashes. Forget the spike. Here's one you'll like. New Fantastic Lash. The lash fanning mascara from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
In theaters everywhere, May 19th.
I'll be ready to go in a minute.
Take your time. A vacuum. You like that, don't you? All right. Thirsty now, ain't you? Little Pepsi. Oh, man. Your vacuum cleaner ate my pants. There was nothing I could do.
Nothing chases chips like a Pepsi. It's the cola.
I needed to change. Nothing too crazy. But who wants to be boring? At LensCrafters, they help me find something new without turning me into someone else. So bring on the compliments.
Now get 50% off all lenses. LensCrafters. You'll see we're better.
You can give Mom her favorite fragrance or fragrances. You can treat her to a day at the spa every day. Or you can give her something that sparkles. With special Mother's Day buys only at the Home Depot, like this 7-piece Glacier patio set for just $7.99. You can surprise Mom with the gifts she's always wanted, but never expected. The Home Depot. You can do it, we can help.
The 2004 Acura TSX, the all-new 200-horsepower getaway car.
There's nothing like a little yoga in the morning to keep me and my manservant in shape. Breathe deep, Albert. Now the cobra. Breathe deep and let your mind go blank. Oh, my Philly, so creamy and delicious. Keep holding the position.
Philadelphia cream cheese spread. A little taste of heaven in the morning.
Just relax.
For great food ideas, craftcanada.com.
They say life experience helps you grow, and milk can help. Every time you buy chocolate milk, you'll have a chance to win an experience of a lifetime. Like work for a fashion magazine. Go to flight school. Film school. How about space camp? Even a sit with the CFL. Just send in the icon from any chocolate milk or enter online and you'll automatically have a chance to win an experience of a lifetime with any of these guys here. Life experience. Another good reason to never stop with milk.
Good evening. Tomorrow on Edmonton's Global News at 6, you'll see how a lottery system's keeping Southside students from a challenging high school program. You'll hear from a frustrated family about the sacrifices they'll have to make for their son's education. And this young jockey races and trains a stable of 5 of her own horses, all at the age of 20. Join us for these stories and more tomorrow on Edmonton's Global News at 6.
adventure bus. So don't wait. Tell us about your group today, and maybe CFRN TV will take you out to the ball game.
David Sanborn sitting in with the band this evening, and at this point in the show, whenever Mr. Sanborn is here, I turn to him and say, what is that, a saxophone? Wayne Cotter will be out here a little bit later. There's a funny guy, that Wayne Cotter, Paul. Have you enjoyed his comedy in the past?
Many times.
Look, we've hung that picture crooked. Look, it's slanting. It's running off to the right.
After
we had all day
that.
to do one thing, and we screwed it up. Straighten up that picture, Paul. It's $40,000. It's running down to the right. Now, just a little more up. No, wait a minute. Hey, you're making me nauseous. Now it's running down to the left. There, that's just about perfect. You know what we need here? Go see if we can't borrow someone's inclinometer.
Okay.
Hey, Lee Merrick, the science guy, ought to have one. See if Lee Merrick has an inclinometer with him. I can't imagine the guy traveling all this way from the Midwest without an inclinometer. You know, a little fun in the room, that kind of thing. You know, when you're on the road, get out your inclinometer and see what you can do. Okay. Tomorrow on the program, here's other good people, Siskel and Ebert. Roger Ebert and Gene Siskel will be on the program. Two of my all-time favorite guests. They're great guys, nice guys, and they have an interesting life. Or they have two interesting lives. It just seems like one life. Pat Metheny will be here tomorrow, and I see indicated parenthetically that Mr. Metheny will be sitting in. Okay. And Chef Paul Prudhomme, I have a feeling he'll be sitting in, too. What? What? Bring me the inclinometer. We're going to do a commercial. When we come back, Wayne Cotter with Comedy Kids. Come on back.
Presenting the Hendricksons for Canadian Tire's Big Summer Sale, the sequel.
You know one of the best things about my new Thermos Minute Grill? It only took me 30 seconds to assemble. By myself. And it's just one of the many things on sale this week at Canadian Tire. $229.99. You know what the money I save? I think I'll take in a few rounds of golf.
There's a lot more to Canadian Tire, for a lot less.
There's a lot of bad breath out there.
Right.
And it's my duty to try to do something about it. Hey, do you know what you're eating there?
Fish? No, garlic. Your breath. You ever heard of Clorets? I don't want you on my roof anymore. Check. Here, try these.
Get tough with your breath. Get Clorets.
The trucks are rolling in. And savings up to 50% will be moving out. During the Bricks 2-day truckload sale and clearance. Tuesday and Wednesday only. Pay no interest and do not pay until November on electronics and appliances. Pay no interest and do not pay for 1 full year on home furnishings. And save up to 50% on clearance home furnishings. Hurry, 2 days only. Tuesday and Wednesday only. The truckload sale and clearance with savings up to 50% at the Brick.
Kodak is offering 50% bonus exposures with specially marked boxes of Kodak Gold Super 200 film at no extra cost. You get lots of extra film to carry around, if you can. So pick some up. You know, the Kodak Fun Saver panoramic camera gives you prints twice as wide as regular prints, or twice as tall.
It's going! It's out of here!
That was then, and this is now. The first sizzling season of the New Look Trappers is underway, and the Battle of the Bats heats up again.
Saturday, 7:05 at John Ducey Park, the Trappers take on the Albuquerque Dukes, and all kids receive a mini bat from Millbourne Mall.
Feel the power of pro ball firsthand. Tickets at John Ducey or by phone. Trappers 93. Taking it to the max.
Something amazing is going to happen on June 18th. Because June 18th is Casual Day. That's when you get to wear casual clothes to the office, in return for a small donation to cerebral palsy. To psych up your office for Casual Day, call this number.
Stevie Wonder.
That's right.
I was made to love her.
You are correct, sir.
Yes, sir. Huh? Thank you very much. You know, if I was ever to take a job over there at ABC, you know, the show I'd like to be on is at This Week with David Brinkley. Huh. I'd like to be on that every Sunday morning.
Uh-huh.
You're going to be on there, and you know they have a brunch. I'm sure there's a brunch.
So that would be nice.
Yeah, Cokie Roberts.
Yeah.
Yeah, smart, nice. Cokie Roberts, Sam Donaldson, George Will, David his own self, and me. I could teach those boys a thing or two, don't you think? Here's a sample of how I'd handle it. Oh, George, you're a whining baby. Let me put a pair of pliers on your nose. See, that would pep that show up.
Yeah, that's what they need over there.
Are we a little late? Forgive me. Our next guest is a talented comedian who made his network television debut on this program. Ladies and gentlemen, he is now the host of Comic Strip Live on the Fox network. Please welcome back to the show, Wayne Cotter. Wayne!
Guess where I just was? Orlando, Florida, Disney World. Have you been? I went to the aquarium there. You know what they have at the end? A seafood restaurant. Make me know about them, love them, and understand them, then lop their heads off and serve them off on a bed of rice. What a great idea. I should have known going through the fish they had, the salmon, the mackerel, the fish stick I saw swimming around in there. Every fish, they tell you the breeding pattern, migration habits, what wine goes good with it. I should have seen this coming. Doesn't make good dinner table conversation, you know, the halibut breeds in early spring. Not anymore. Oh, man. They gave me a limo down there, the place I was working. They sent a limo. Limo's a stupid thing, isn't it? Big, stupid car. The first time you ride in one, it's always fun. Everybody goes nuts. I went crazy my first limo ride. Put the dividers up and down a million times, blasted the stereo, opened the sunroof, jumped out the top. Hey, it's me, hey! Last funeral I was ever invited to, but still, you know, you just have to get that out of your system. I just bought a new car. First time, nightmare this turned into. These salesmen are unbelievable. There are certain rules I didn't know. You're not allowed to leave the showroom once you walk in without buying something. Physically block you. You can't go, wait, you can't go, wait! I said, I'm not buying a car today. They have a line for that. Oh, yeah? What would I have to do? You heard that. What would you tell me? What would I have to do? What would I have to do to keep you from walking out that door? Spin around naked on the water cooler. They drag it out. It takes 14 hours. They get you so tired and stupid you don't have a clue what